Are you a contractor with a pickup truck? Do you know how to insure it? Well, stay tuned because today we're going to talk about insuring your pickup truck. Hey guys, Rob here with GRBM. Today we're going to talk about how to insure your pickup truck when you use it in your business. Seems like a pretty simple question, but it's not always so simple. The line between when business use starts and personal use stops is often really blurry, especially when you consider new pickup trucks are basically luxury vehicles with a pickup bed. Also, if anybody's feeling really generous, an F250 Platinum with a diesel is pretty high up on my wish list. Back to the matter at hand though. If you have a pickup truck and it's used for everything from date night to the lumber yard and everything in between, your pickup should probably be insured on a commercial auto policy, not your personal auto. With that being the case for 99% of contractors, we could almost end the video right here. However, I'm going to give you a few additional reasons why your pickup truck should be insured on a commercial auto policy. The number one reason is personal auto policies typically have an exclusion that voids coverage for any business use. That obviously would be a huge problem. If you're driving from the lumberyard to a job site and you're involved in an accident, if your personal auto excludes that truck and that accident, you'd have to pay for all the damage to both your vehicle and any other vehicles involved out of your own pocket. Now with a commercial auto policy, obviously it doesn't have that exclusion as it's designed for business use. Another important reason to have your pickup truck insured commercially is personal auto policies often limit coverage to household members only. However, with a commercial auto policy, if you toss your keys to a helper or another person on the job site just to move your truck around, there's no exclusion, so you're fully covered regardless of who's driving. Another thing to consider is a personal auto policy typically only has $500,000 in liability, while a commercial auto has a $1 million limit of liability, which is great because lawsuits are paying out at exorbitant levels right now. Additionally, you can add an umbrella over top of the commercial auto to extend those limits of liability even further. Another huge reason to consider a commercial auto policy is if you do any snow removal. Personal auto policies 9 out of 10 times have an exclusion for snow removal, as they do not want to cover that type of exposure on a personal auto policy. Even some commercial auto policies exclude snow removal. There is one side note. If you are only plowing your own personal residence, you can probably get away with using your personal auto insurance. But let's be honest, who's only plowing their own driveway? Another benefit to consider is the fact that a commercial auto insurance policy is tax deductible. One last benefit is the ability to add hired and non-owned auto to your commercial auto insurance policy. Now this is great because it adds coverage for those times where an employee or somebody else is using their own personal vehicle but connected to your business. For example, if one of your helpers has his own pickup truck and he runs to the hardware store to grab something for you, if he gets into an accident, both him and your company could end up getting named on the lawsuit. Having hired and non-owned auto for just a few $100s per year is absolutely worth it. Bottom line, if there's any confusion about how your truck is being used, whether it's personal or business, we should probably have a conversation to see which is right for you. The last thing you want to do is leave your $50,000 pickup truck in limbo when it comes to insurance.